Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you, and today I'm talking about Green Book, released last year, directed by one half of the Farrelly brothers, Pete Farrelly, and starring Viggo Mortensen, Mahershala Ali, and Linda Cardellini. This film is nominated for several Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Actor, Supporting Actor, and Adapted Screen. One of the screenplays. I actually was avoiding this movie, and for good reason. I guess I'll get to that too in a minute. But let's get into it. The whole setup here is we meet Viggo Mortensen, who is Tony Lip. Tony the Lip because he got a big mouth. He's a New Yorker in 1962. You know, he's a family man, but he does what he has to do to make the bread. He takes a job to drive Dr. Don Shirley across the Deep South, who's on a musical tour. He's a musician and piano player, classical piano. And they both learn, they grow, they experience. It's a typical kind of thing. It's your generic civil rights movie. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. And it's the kind of civil rights... I never like when they feel, look at all these terrible things that are happening to these black people, but the movie's really about this white guy who realizes, oh my God, this is so terrible. That's just like condescending to me. You want to make a movie about racism, about civil rights, about how black folks are mistreated all over the planet, or in various countries at least. But the movie is ultimately about the white guy. That's just such a bullshit approach to me. I've never liked that. You look at Cry Freedom, A Time to Kill, the one with what's his name? The one with Spielberg. Amistad movie. Fucking McConaughey did two of those. He's lawyers in both of them. He's still the good whitey. It's just such this sack of shit kind of. Oh, I'm just better than the other white people, more than just trying to tell a story or show a human experience kind of thing. Because if you're a moviegoer, you're looking to see drama. Politics don't apply. You're looking to see a struggle, an arc, a story, somebody overcoming something. Whatever their obstacle is their obstacle. You're ready for it. But when it gets to this kind of stuff, you get the sense sometimes when they get lazy about it, that it's just this kind of just throw out the by the numbers stuff. That being said, I did like this movie. I kind of bitched about it for 3 minutes, but I liked the movie for the most part. I thought it had likable characters, good acting, but still, the whole when you do stories about civil rights issues, the reason 12 Years a Slave is a great movie is because it's about the evils of slavery. It's not necessarily about black and white. Excuse me. That's just how it was presented because of the time and the issue they're dealing with. It's about the very evil, the concept of owning another human being. The same thing with The Imitation Game. The whole first part of the movie shows you what a great service, what a hero Professor Turing was to the nation, and then we see the mistreatment of him, the monstrous concept of chemical castration of a human being for any reason whatsoever. I couldn't. Just as morally, I could not condone that under any circumstances. I just couldn't. So yeah, I guess the whole deal was I enjoyed this movie. Thought it was fun and funny in its places. But overall, as a a civil rights movie that takes place in the American South in the 60s, I've seen it all before. It's generic by the numbers, bland stuff. I've seen it. I've just seen it. I've seen it to death. In fact, if challenged, I could probably present to you a massive list of movies that tell you racism is bad. That is the issue, or that is at least a presentation of the movie. We get it. Racism is a bad thing. If you find a guy who is actually condoning racism isn't a bad thing, you should embrace racism. Well, yeah, that guy's a racist. Fuck him. Who cares about him? But just the over-the-head shit. Yeah, it's one message, one concept, one idea. I guess I gotta wrap up because my daughter is yelling at me for some reason. Anyhow, Green Book, 3 stars, maybe 3.5. I'm gonna give it 3 stars just because like I said, I liked it as far as just good music, good photography, good acting, likable characters, that kind of stuff. As far as just filmmaking goes, sure. But as far as presenting something new, something I hadn't seen before, like I said, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. See the color. Watch The Color Purple. Watch, as I said, 12 Years a Slave. You get the same message. You get the same idea. I'm not saying there's not good civil rights movies. There are plenty of good civil rights movies. It's just that there's so many of them. It's the same issue, same concept of oversaturation when you come into any genre. Same thing with superhero movies. It's the people who don't like every superhero movie. I love superhero movies, but I understand when somebody tells me, well, Iron Man was a great movie. The old guy goes, yeah, sure, I loved Iron Man. The guy tells me, well, Iron Man 2 was a piece of shit. It's like, alright, I'm not going to defend Iron Man 2. I liked Iron Man 2, but I'm not going to defend it. But anyhow, yeah. Green Book, is okay. And, again, I don't like how, why it's always got to be from the white guy's perspective. I don't like that shit. Anyhow, it's just okay for me. Holy shit, almost broke my phone. Again, or worse. 3 stars is what I'm going to give it. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.